My name is Rodger Koller and this is the first episode of a series of videos named Asking Rodger, in which you're going to ask me questions related to English. So it could be about anything, like, so let's say you're doing an exercise in your grammar book and then you come across something very difficult to answer, something that you can't really understand. So you take a photo or a print screen of that page and then send me on WhatsApp. You can have access to my WhatsApp number here in the description of the video, or you can just ask me a question here in the comment section down below. The idea is that you ask me questions related to English and I'm going to be your teacher, so it's going to be your private class. Let's imagine your teacher has asked you to study the present perfect and you can't really understand how to use it, so you ask me, hey Rodger Koller, how can I use the present perfect? I really can't understand it. Or what's the difference between in, on, or at? Or how does the immersion method work? Or whatever, whatever related to English, you ask me and I'm going to make a video answering you, specifically answering your questions. So it's really important. And so this is the first episode of Asking Rodger. Alright, the first question here is from Graziella and she asks me, hello Rodger, how are you? Oh, Graziella, thank you for asking me. I'm okay, thank you. How are you? Oh, she's not here right now. Okay. She continued, Rodger, I've been reading this book here in English and I understand it very well, but my listening is awful. I read it and when I listen to it, even if it's something that I've already read, I think it's too fast and I get lost and I get really pissed off for not understanding what I can read well. What do you have for me about this? I want to improve my listening and general understanding. Thank you very much. There's a formula to follow. I've always told people that there's a formula, and the formula is, actually there are three stages of this formula. The first stage is divided in 3 steps. The first step is watch movies, videos, series in English with subtitles in Portuguese or in your first language first, because then you're gonna understand what the video is about. Okay, you're gonna understand the gist of the video. Then after that, the second step is to watch the same video right after watching for the first time with the subtitles in Portuguese. Watch it again. Immediately after watching it with the subtitles in Portuguese, watch it again, but now listening to the video in English and reading the subtitles in English. But then the second time you're going to take notes of new words and vocabulary, so it's the moment for you to learn new vocabulary. The third step of this first stage is watch the same video again for the third time on the same day, okay? I know it takes time, but no pain, no gain. But watch this video for the third time on the same day in English. I mean, listening to the video in English, but without subtitles whatsoever. Okay, this is really important for you to get the independence from the subtitles. You can't depend on the subtitles forever. And do this for a long time, for many months in a row. Alright, now the second stage of this whole learning process, this development of your listening skills, is based on something that is only divided, actually it's not divided in 3 steps as the first stage. The second stage is only based on 1 step. So it's all about watching videos, movies, series, but it's gonna be something that you have already seen before. So let's imagine you've already watched all the episodes and all the seasons of Friends. Now you're gonna have to watch everything, all the seasons and all the episodes again, but now 100% in English. No, just listening to the videos in English without subtitles at all. So just do that. Watch things that you've already seen before in the past in your life, but this time without subtitles. You're gonna have to let the subtitles go. You can't depend on the subtitles forever, because let's face it, in real life you don't have access to subtitles when you go to the bakery, when you go to the bank. No, in real life you're gonna have to let these things go. It's not gonna be pleasant at first, but it's gonna have to start doing that. Okay. The third stage on this listening skills development is like this. You're gonna have to watch news programs, videos on YouTube, films, movies, series, but it's gonna be something new. You can't watch something that you've already seen before, because now it's a new challenge in your life. this learning process is something that is dynamic, and you can't do the same thing forever. In this third stage, you're gonna have to watch movies, series, whatever, but some things that will be new to you, but 100% in English without subtitles. And I know it's gonna hurt, it's gonna be really complicated at first, you're gonna struggle. Yeah, you're not gonna understand everything, but it's something that you need to do. You have to understand that you've been doing a certain thing for a long time and it worked well before. You've developed your reading skills, you've learned lots of vocabulary, you've acquired new expressions, and you were feeling some kind of progress, but then now you got to a plateau and you're not learning new things as fast as you used to. So what does it mean? It means you gotta do something different, you gotta step up, you gotta do something that is harder, you gotta challenge yourself and do something more difficult. So in this third stage of this development, you're gonna have to watch something new, like news programs, something, some videos on YouTube, some movies, series, episodes that you haven't ever seen before in your life in English. So listening to these videos in English but without subtitles whatsoever. You know, and as crazy as it might sound, the best way for you to improve your listening skills is by listening to English much more. The more you listen to English, the better your listening skills will get. And it's crazy because when you think about yourself, how you learned Portuguese, you remember that you didn't have subtitles. Like when you were just a baby, you were just listening to Portuguese and you didn't have subtitles to understand that person. So of course, you didn't really understand what your mother was saying, you didn't understand what your father was saying, but after some time you started understanding what they were saying. And the same thing will happen in English. Okay, there is a process, of course. First you need subtitles when you're watching a movie, first you need subtitles, you need to read texts in order to learn new vocabulary and everything, but there's a moment that you're gonna have to step it up. And then you're gonna have to start watching movies without subtitles, you're gonna have to start watching my videos without subtitles. And of course, you're not gonna understand 100% of the video, you're not gonna understand 100% of the movie the first time you do it without subtitles, and of course you're not gonna understand 100% of the movie like 1 month after watching just movies without subtitles. No, it's a long process, but the brain is a fantastic thing. After doing that for a long time, you end up understanding, like, oh my god, I'm watching this movie without subtitles and I could understand everything. You're gonna be surprised with yourself, but you gotta, you know, let it go. You're gonna have to let it happen, and it's not gonna be pleasant at first because you're gonna watch a movie for the first time without subtitles. You're not gonna like it because, come on, I can't really understand it, I'm really frustrated. And this frustration is part of the process. I'm here to tell you the truth, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been there before. So yeah, that's what we need to do. By the way, it's something different but also connected to this. I'm thinking about making videos without subtitles here, like not every video, but at least once a week. I'm thinking about, you know, just coming here and start talking to the camera about whatever topic, but I'm not going to add subtitles to this video in particular, and I'll post it. And then you'll watch it and you'll try to understand what I've said. Okay, but without subtitles, but without adding subtitles. Okay, I can add subtitles and then you can activate it and you can deactivate the subtitles, I know. But, you know, sometimes it takes me like 8 hours making a video. And that's why I don't post so many videos, because I work, you know, I've got many students, I've got my project, I'm a translator, so I can't really come here and post every day. Everybody's saying, oh, Roger, post more videos now in quarantine, you know, everybody's at home. Yeah, but I haven't stopped working, so I don't have time for that, especially because of the subtitles, because I have to type everything, I have to correct. It's not only in English, it's not only in Portuguese. I normally type subtitles in different languages and it takes me a long time. Sometimes it takes like 8 hours making a video. And I could just, you know, come here and talk to the camera for 30 minutes and post it without editing. Then I would be able to make videos every day. But I don't do that because I think, okay, my students, my subscribers need to read subtitles in order to learn new vocabulary, and I think subtitles are really important. But I'm thinking of a new idea now, that I should post some videos without subtitles, because then you wouldn't depend on that. Sometimes there's going to be a moment that you're going to have to let it go and stop depending on subtitles. And for these people, I'd like to make some videos, and it would also be easier for me to just come here to the camera and start talking about something without holding myself back, you know, just really speaking as I talk to my friends, and that's it. I would be able to post more videos like that without subtitles, and then you would have another tool, another opportunity for you to be exposed to English, to real life English without subtitles, because let's face it, in real life you don't have access to subtitles. When you go to the bank, you can't read subtitles of what the clerk's saying or whatever. So that's it. I'm thinking about this. What do you think about this idea? Do you think it's too far-fetched? Do you think it's crazy? I don't think so. Okay, I think it's okay. But what's your opinion about this? Do you think I should start making videos without subtitles? Would you watch these videos? Please answer this question, and please ask me something related to English in the comment section down below, or send me a message on WhatsApp or something like that. Please read the first comment down below, it's really important. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, like our page on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. Please follow me on Twitter because I've been sending messages there, I've been tweeting all the time. And if you want to study English with me in this quarantine, please read this message, pause the video and read this message. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you next class.